and welcome back to Weeb Gamer, the podcast where we talk about everything to do with anime, video games, and whatever else we want to talk about. We are back once again with episode 19. It's a little bit of an extended break this time, but we are back in full force.
Kind of worked out though.
How are my co-hosts doing? It did work.
I'm doing all right. Kind of tired, like Sean just said before we started recording. But yeah, I'm doing all right. You know, discrimination. Let's go. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing good. It feels like it's been a while since we've done this. I kind of don't remember how to do it. How do we do this again?
We just shit talk Shaman King and we leave after an hour and a half.
Shit talk Shaman King. Okay.
That's right.
I don't know either, bro. I don't know where to put my mic. Yeah, that's a good
I don't
spot,
even remember the
I
last
think.
pod we did. So.
Yeah, you definitely.
It's okay,
don't.
man. Let me start fresh. Episode 1, Weeb Gamer. At this rate,
season two. Yes.
Season 2.
At this rate, we're gonna start calling this game.
What?
This podcast, Weeb.
Weeb.
Weeb podcast, because we talk about game once every 7 months.
Yeah,
There's
that's
nothing
not our
going
fault.
on.
That's not our fault.
Nothing's happening.
I don't know. State of play tomorrow.
Ooh, true.
That's like
They're gonna show Deathloop for the 700th time.
Hey, it is what
we're on
it
the
is,
death
man.
loop.
That's it. All right. Which garbage are we starting with today?
This is worse than the Sunday one. Already,
I think
yo.
so.
It's more spread out this time, though. It's not just me.
That's true.
Oh.
Jeez.
Can we
Oh,
please
my
start
head hurts.
with
Don't make me laugh.
egg
I think
things?
Wonder. Yeah, Wonder.
Can we
Wonder
please?
Egg.
Oh, you guys don't start with
I wanna
that.
start
Yeah,
with
we have
eggs.
to.
Oh, damn. Okay, let's start with Wonder Eggs. The much awaited,
Okay.
previously announced 2 months in advance, announced a special Wonder Egg taping. After the popularity of the original anime, they said, you know what? We're going to do a 40-minute special 2 months from now, so we have all the time to animate it beautifully and make it great, because this is what the fans want.
First of all,
And
though,
what did we get?
you can't call it a 40-minute special if half of it's recap.
I was just gonna say, bro. I skipped half of it after one of you guys were like, "Yeah, yo, beware." Half of it's already everything we watched. I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
I thought I was streaming the wrong
They
thing.
had to do it, because remember, halfway through the season there was a recap episode. So then this is another half, so you have to recap
Terrible.
it again.
Already bad start on it.
I mean,
Okay.
I will say though, the animations were pretty good. So
Oh, beautifully animated. All
Mhm.
I mean, the most they had to do was animate her running. That was the most exciting.
oh, there was a hold on. There was one though where she was like running. I'm like, she's not going anywhere. Like, is she moving? And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? But anyway, who cares? It is what it is.
Listen,
Okay, Andre.
So we're gonna.
Andre.
Let me do this recap.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
the recap of the
Because
recap.
there's no
Yeah,
way
go.
Alan
Okay.
and I remember anything.
Absolutely not.
Let's see if I can. So, 20 minutes. They recap the whole season. Frill still freaks me out.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got from that. Then at the end of the series, or last season, I guess there better be a second season if they
There has
ended
to be.
here.
Yeah, because she's like, okay, go. Sorry.
So at the end of the second season, the main character decides that she's gonna be this interdimensional warrior and save her friends, and then for some reason at the beginning of this, she's just living a regular life now, and all the work that they did to save these people, and none of them remember them. None of them remember them. And they're all friends again for all of a sudden for no reason. They never had any conflict resolution, but they're just friends now again. Yeah, none of them are talking about the eggs. Then we find out that, what's her name? I'm just calling her the black girl. She's an android. I mean, an AI.
That's crazy.
She's an AI
Plot twist.
who was, which makes sense.
Kind
because
of. Yeah.
out of all of them, her sister was the only one they never showed throughout the whole series.
True.
And I was always confused as to why. But now we know why. I mean, they could have done that. They could have added 5 minutes at the end of the last episode and just told us then. But,
Wait,
instead
why?
they did this. Because it's an important thing that we have to know. I'm just
I mean,
saying it
what was
didn't
the
need a whole... that she's an AI.
Oh, that was... Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's important, so they could have told us. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying they didn't need a whole new episode to tell
Yeah.
us. You know what I mean?
Neru's her name, right?
Neru,
yeah.
Nehru, and then the white-haired girl, and that's her like best friend. The other dimensional one somehow ended up in this dimension in the real world. Somehow didn't explain that, but she was just there. And then she gave like a little mini pep talk, and then the main character's like, you know what? Maybe I will do this. And then she ran all the way there. Nice running animation.
Absolutely beautiful.
Ellen's favorite.
Akka and Uraraka were like, "Oh, you're back," and then she's like, "Yep, I'm gonna do this now." So they spent a whole episode just to bring us back to the exact same location we were at the end of the season.
Yep. Like, what
And
was the point
essentially
of
the
that?
same, the same, like, nothing's changed.
There's
I mean,
no point.
yeah.
I thought it was
like,
gonna finish it.
Yeah, or like sum it up, or like I saw,
Yeah.
the Ai's best friend or whatever, the one that she was trying to save, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't really know you. Like, don't talk to me." I was like, "What's going on?
Yeah.
What the hell's?" And then the Rika's fan, the one where she
Rika's fan.
didn't know her and wanted to go to a different
just
concert.
fangirling
Yeah, like
someone
I'm
else.
like, like so you almost died. You witnessed like things murder your like pets for someone that doesn't really care. But I mean, it's not their fault, right?
And then we found out the other girl is bi and she's not a lesbian because now she has an older boyfriend. And then she's just like, so why'd she like me then? And then she's like, I don't know.
Dude, there's so many questions, man. So many questions. I don't understand.
And like,
But
what
I mean,
reason do they have to go back in now? Like, they saved the people they wanted to save.
I think they just want to go see where Neru is, right?
Yeah. Well, Rika wants revenge.
Yeah.
I wants to save Nehru, and then the other girl's just like, fuck this, I ain't want nothing to do with this.
I'm good.
So what the hell was Akon's plan, or those two guys? Like
Akon. It's a con.
Sorry.
Music.
Akon's plan is actually to bring Akon's plan is actually to bring sustainable energy to Africa.
Oh, that's his plan. Okay,
Yeah.
that clears it up for me.
And he has his own currency called Acoin. So if you want to go, invest in that, Acoin is the way to go.
Oh god damn. I don't know. What are their names? The
But
two.
Akka and
dudes.
Uraraka.
Akka and Uraraka.
Akka and Uraraka. Like, what was their plan? Like, I thought they had something. Like,
Nah,
some
they
kind
just
of big
fucked up.
plan.
They just
They want to take it down Frill, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's
like,
the plan.
why would they give them what they want, and then they're like, "Oh, can you also take down this girl that you don't have any reason to anymore, except for
I
the."
don't know.
Because I don't think they get to choose. Like, I don't think they say, okay, you've done enough now. Now take your friend back. I think it's like, I don't know how it works, but I think it's just a
That's the
dimensional
thing.
system.
It doesn't explain.
Oh, and I realized that. I think they realize that they don't even save the people. Like, they're still dead.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the different dimension.
It's the parallel. Oh, the parallel.
Yeah, it's the parallel
of them.
universe.
Yeah.
Do they get moved
'Cause
to
when-
that universe, or do they get moved to
No,
their
I
universe?
think
Vice
they
versa.
they
Yeah.
get come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
strange as hell, but
Defeats the whole purpose
Right.
of everything.
But everyone else except for them still like has their like knows them.
Yeah, because
Yep.
it's like all the time things, but this is dimensional where
Oh god.
everyone's memory changes except for the main character.
I see.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
I was kind of
hilarious.
freaked out because like when the girl she saved didn't recognize her, I was like, that kind of makes sense, whatever. But then when she talked to Nairu, whatever
yeah.
her name is, and she didn't recognize her, I was like, did everybody just forget her? Like,
No, but then we found out
Yeah.
it was Nehru's sister,
mhm.
which was actually the real Nehru, which had another name that I forget.
I
which
don't
she said
remember.
there was another
Don't
name.
remember either.
Yeah, and I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
So, I was looking for Nehru this whole time because Nehru disappeared into the dream world, I'm assuming, or whatever.
Yeah.
And she called, wouldn't pick up, and then Nehru calls, and then I looks at it, and then just
Tosses
chucks
it.
her phone off the friggin' balcony.
For
what?
I don't. Hey, listen, man. They
What?
gotta have a season 2 somehow. They can't just resolve it in the special, right? I don't know. I don't understand.
How did a phone work across dimensions?
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't in it yet.
Actually, this is sponsored by TELUS.
And
Everyone
then-
come to TELUS
and
and get your phones.
And then, when I wanted to find her, why didn't she just call her back?
Because she didn't have a phone.
Listen,
She
I
checked
came
it.
into this needing you guys to explain to me what the hell I just watched because I had no idea what I was watching.
Yeah.
The characters seem
That's why I
off.
would-
Like I don't know, dude. They sang karaoke when their friend was like gone. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Like I really don't know. God, like same thing. Why didn't you just answer the phone and be like, oh hey, yeah, like sorry man, like I missed your calls, like or thanks for calling me back.
Nah, she'd rather chuck it.
No.
Nah, she's
It's
like that
what?
teen angst.
That's it.
And then has like this like self-discovery like internal monologue where she's like, sorry I didn't pick up the phone that day, and then gave no reason.
Right?
Why.
Legit.
She's just like, I just wasn't around my phone that day. That's totally why I didn't pick it up. Because she chucked it off a freaking balcony. Yeah.
Edit.
I don't know.
It was confusing.
Honestly, I don't know. But I am glad they talked about it, because when they were singing that karaoke and they were all just friends with like nothing, I was like, did I like miss an episode, or are they just like ignoring the season as filler? I was like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, what is this shit?
But then they were like, oh, maybe they'll let us back in, and then Tall Girl. I feel bad that she's the only one I don't remember her name.
Who cares? She's a pansy.
I'll figure
she
it
doesn't
out.
want to go in. She's weak.
Absolutely. Sean just fucking ripped her. Nice.
She's like, I don't want to go. I could get hurt. And it's like,
Her name is Momo.
Yeah, Momo.
Okay.
That's like the easiest one to remember, and you can remember.
I know it is.
Well, actually, I is the easiest one.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like 2 letters.
But yeah. So Momo, I guess, is gonna do nothing. Why won't they let Rika in? I don't understand. Is it just because she's like mad and they don't want her to hurt herself? Is that why?
Yeah, I guess
So
so.
they only trust
If she
I?
goes by herself,
Possibly.
she's just gonna die. Or something. She's kind of foot cramp. Shit, sorry.
Nice.
It's so bad. Ow.
Guys.
Yo, this episode was such bullshit, bro. Sean's body's like, nah, we gotta talk about something else, bro.
Sean's potassium levels just destroyed him there.
That's what I need.
You need bananas, bro.
I do.
The girl,
Eat bananas.
yeah. So yeah, like they didn't really explain how that girl or like the friend of Niru or the one she was trying to save got into our world, right? Because I thought she was in an incubator the last time we saw her.
She was.
But then,
And they were
but
like,
that's
"We thought
not
you
the
died."
one we're
No,
talking
but that
about.
one's dead.
Right, that
Yeah,
one's
that
dead.
one's dead. They
So
killed
this
that
one
one.
just ends up spawning on the couch, or like what happened?
Basically.
Yeah, like that's basically it.
Okay, Ellen. There's
She was like, I was right. Parallel worlds exist, and now I'm here.
there's something
Yeah.
you need to understand about this episode.
Yeah.
Things happen, and you don't question it because
Right.
you're never getting an answer.
Nothing
was ever explained throughout the whole thing. Things just happened, and you just experience
Dude,
it.
I was so confused. Like I literally, like when my girlfriend's like, "Hey, yeah, how was it?" I just said, I don't even know if this is the right show anymore. Like, this is like some slice of life stuff. Like this has nothing to do with anything we
I
talked
watched
about.
this fully expecting them to be like, "Yo, we gotta go in and kill these guys before we can get our friends back."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready for that. Like, I'm ready." They got their weapons, and then they put some stupid bullshit fairy tale ass combined attack together, and then defeat all these flower heads. And I'd be like, "Yeah, sick."
It's a bullshit fairy.
Like
Sean's so upset.
I would have been like, "Yeah, man, that's what I came to see. That's what I wanted." And then happily ever after. Maybe the friends are still dead. I don't care. I'm happy already.
Yeah, I agree with
Like
that.
every time Alan messaged the group chat, I was like, I want to tell him so bad.
Just don't watch it.
He's like, is it pain?
He's so
Is
innocent.
it pain? All I can say is,
Well,
that's in my head. As soon as I read is it pain, all I say is, that's
not in the way you think, Alan.
Yeah, painful to
Not
watch.
anyway.
Fucking painful to watch. It's so
Like, that
true.
was 20 minutes, and it felt like an hour. Just
Oh
because
god, it felt so long. It felt so long.
yeah, it's just-
And there was a scene where I think they just left Niru's house or whatever, and it's Rika and I talking, and they started talking about parallel universes. I was like, oh okay, and I look around the scenery, and they animated it too well, where I thought they came to our world. Like I thought the trees were real, and I thought the water was real, and I'm like, wait, they came to our world, like the 3D. I don't know what the hell's happening, and then it just pans over to the next scene. I'm like, wait, they didn't go to the next world. This is the same world. What the hell was I just watching?
Yo, what if that happened? What if it was something like real, live action?
Yo, that'd be sick. I'd go fight with them. You just see me in that show.
You could take it.
I could take him.
Yeah.
Especially Rika, or whatever her name is.
Riku.
I don't know why. Riku. Yeah. Anyway, worse than Sean King or better?
Before we go beyond,
Okay.
I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
This reminded me of the end of last season, right? You know how those like bug ladies come
Yeah.
and then they try and murder the person, the thing, and then feed it to the person.
Yeah.
So I calls her back, so her chameleon doesn't die.
Yeah.
But then I saves I,
Yes.
and she dies instead.
Yes.
Why is that better?
I have
It's
no
not.
idea. It's not.
It's not better.
I was just gonna say that version of I that sacrificed herself for the other version of I is better. Yeah, sacrificial I is better as a character than the I we've been
Literally,
watching.
because her eye came out.
Yeah.
I sacrificed her eye.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't know why that's better. I think
Terrible.
I don't know unless that that eye doesn't have any more information than our eye that we're watching.
With their eyes.
With her eyes. In your eyes. Okay. I have no idea why that's better.
I don't think it's better. I think it's just like different. Like, it's weird in those situations because it's like, oh yeah, like I'm happy because my lizard thing didn't die, but it's also like, oh, but this other person died.
Oops,
I have
my
no emotional
parallel
connection
soul.
to them,
Yeah,
other than them being her.
True. I don't know. Yeah,
For us, as a
Anyways,
viewer, it
anyway.
doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. My mind's all over the
I
place.
know.
Are we done with this?
Fuck off. Dude.
Wonder a priority. Oh yeah, I was gonna
I'm
ask
not-
something.
Before,
Was it
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah,
creepy
okay,
with the friend who was going to blackmail the teacher? What was
Yeah.
going on there? I was very confused. about
I
that.
don't even know. I was like, what? Ew. Like, what is going on?
She was like threatening that if they weren't together, then she would jump off the building.
oh, wait, yeah, but she didn't kill herself.
No.
Yeah,
We found out she fucking slipped.
So trash, bro.
same thing.
So trash. She
Oh,
lost her
man.
footing.
Yeah, no, but like I was mad suspicious about her from like the beginning. Like she acted,
She
was
was.
weird.
She was very sus.
Like obviously, like I feel like shit happened to her, and that's why she was like that.
Yeah.
But, like I just,
Holy fuck.
yeah, I don't know.
So was the teacher just chill with it now? Like, what was up with that?
He's just like, that friend kind of sucks. Let me go hit on the other one. And then, wait, I like her mom. Yeah, I'll go
Oh
date
yeah,
her mom.
her mom.
Oh wait, but that means technically him and her mom never dated now because her friend's alive now.
Shit.
So the sequence of events that would have led
Yeah.
to them dating never happened.
Oh.
So now I
Because
can date
technically,
her.
I never became a shut.
Now I can date him. That was what she wanted, right?
Sicko.
I guess.
That was what she said.
Sick bastard.
She was like, I
You
like the
fucking
teacher.
Sick.
motherfucker.
You
That's what he
sick
was.
bastard.
Not me.
No.
Yeah, kind of. We'll go with that.
Anyway, have we done this now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Get outta
move
here.
on to something that isn't trash.
But wait, before we get on to there,
Oh,
I just want to tell Sean I started reading Tower of
Yeah.
God.
Oh shit, really?
and, yeah, but those drawings, I didn't remember
It's
where
weird.
it was,
Yeah.
so I was reading the older drawings.
Yeah.
They look like they're drawn by like a
Yeah,
12.
the old ones were really bad. Or
aren't they?
They get better
Yeah.
though.
Wasn't it like really really super alpha like when it first was drawn and then they just like put more money into it I heard it as it keeps on going.
Probably,
Just like Demon
yeah, I
Slayer,
can
like
see
the
that.
original manga was
Because the main character looks
terrible.
weird in the beginning.
Oh really?
I mean, like it looks like I could draw that.
Oh yeah, she could probably draw it. True. Okay, that was a joke. I understood what you meant.
I
Okay.
know.
Oh, I knows. Yeah, I knows. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Tokyo
Get-
Revengers,
get away
bro.
from this.
Let's
Andre knows, bro.
Andre knows. Yes, sir.
Andre knows.
All right.
And you guys should read Jujutsu Kaisen because
I did.
I've only read
did?
the Nanami
Yeah.
one.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sean is the
Remember
snake.
when
It's
we-
not me.
Oh no, I read all of it except for whatever the movie covers.
Sorry. Sean is the snake, not me. I told you it wasn't me. I just saw a panel. That's what I said.
Oh yeah, I was all over that shit, man. I finished that
Bro,
like
Andre, I knew he read it as soon as
Time
we
ago.
stopped watching it. This guy.
Holy shit! Remember when he promised us he wouldn't do it?
I
You're a
did, but then
bitch,
I
man.
didn't. I said it in the chat.
I knew he caved in
Alan
on
knows.
one. I know. On one podcast where
I
Sean
thought
was
you
like,
guys read like a section.
"No, dude, this guy finished the whole thing."
I started with
Well,
the
so
section.
did I.
He started. He literally finished the section. He's like, "Yeah, I read a little bit ahead just to see how it's gonna start." He read the whole like second and third season technically.
So what part are you at, Alan? Andre knows everything. Right?
Andre,
Don't say anything about the movie because I don't want to
Listen, I have not even touched it.
You know what? At this point, let's read Zero right now. Alan.
No.
We're just gonna talk about that whole chapter right now. 'Cause fuck Sean,
The
bro.
movie.
Listen, I have not even touched it. I only saw a panel because it was on TikTok and it looked interesting of Nanami fighting something. I'm not even gonna say because I don't want to ruin it for
We
later.
already know.
But I know, but like it's so fucking sad. All right, never mind. You know what I'm talking about.
But Sean, damn,
Yeah.
right?
It has to
Damn.
be absolutely damn, bro.
I don't know
Like,
what you said because I
imagine-
just glitched out for a second.
I just said damn.
Oh yeah, damn. Damn.
Like thinking about thinking about first season animating what's coming next.
All I know is Gojo has to have like a freak out scene like Megumi. And I think Megumi gets even worse. I'm gonna read it and we're gonna talk about it. I know, but I just feel like they do because that's where it's going. It's just going into chaos. Anyway, let's go to something recent. You guys are making me sweat. Fuck.
This is what Sean feels like when we're talking about fucking Attack on... I'm gonna read Attack on Titan.
No.
Yeah.
Generous.
Fuck you, Sean. Hold on. Fuck you. I'm reading Attack on Titan. I've been going nights without sleeping because of you. Thinking about Tatake and like him like wanting to fight everyone. So I need to know who he's gonna kill. Or
who the hell is Tatake?
Yeah,
Tatake just means like attack in like
who's gonna kill?
Japanese.
Oh.
Eren.
I thought Shingeki meant attack.
Shingeki no Kyojin?
No, that's Tatake just means
no Kyojin.
No, that's the name of the anime. Tatake means like attack.
But the name of the
fight.
anime is
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but I'm saying I want to see.
Attack.
I just call him fight. I just call him it because he says it really funny. All right, fuck you guys. Let's go to Tokyo Revengers, man. I'm getting bullied today. Holy shit. I have a god complex. You can't bully me.
I'm not.
Stop bullying me.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Anti-bullying month is every month.
So, you're gonna say that and then spend the rest of this talk bullying friggin' Takamichi, aren't you?
Absolutely, that kid's fucking trash.
Let's get to it.
Absolutely goddamn garbage.
Let me do my best at this nice recap.
Okay.
So, at the end of his recap, at the end of last episode, his girlfriend gets crushed by a truck, and then it explodes, and then he has resolve and says, "I'm gonna be the boss of
Manji gang?
Manji clan?
No.
No,
it's not Manji.
Tekon?
Toma.
Got
it.
Yes, that's it.
Let's go.
That's it.
There we go.
Right, he's gonna be the boss. And then they go to the funeral. The brother breaks down crying. For some reason, Takamichi stands up there and prays for 7 minutes.
They're all like, sir.
That was so weird.
Sir.
Yeah, then the brother cries, and then they go outside, and then the mom's like, here, take this. She loved it, and I know you gave it to her, so take it. And then it was the burnt up necklace. Then they spent 20 minutes showing Takamichi just working and eating chip bags, and then waiting for Naoto to come with like information about what happened. Then Naoto comes with information. The information was useless, and then Takamichi's like, all right, I'm just go with the original plan. And then he goes back and says, yo, Pa is gone, so I can become the leader of the 3rd division or something, and then I'll use that way to work my way up. And then there's a funny scene with them in the bathtub. And then he's like, all right, let's go meet the 3rd division captain. And then they're like, let's go meet the 3rd division captain. So his plan literally failed immediately.
Before it even started.
Yeah. But
you got the Draken part.
Yeah, I was going to say, Draken's in jail, bro. Draken's on death row.
Oh, yes, that's true. They met Draken in jail, and he's bald now. Sad. He freaking
Yo, what if I'll just say this off the bat? I feel like the 3rd captain is gonna be Kisaki.
Glasses guy.
Yeah, I feel like that might be it, and I don't know, bro. Just go stab him. Straight up, just go stab him.
This has been the most obvious thing for all of us. Obviously, the one guy we haven't met yet, who's the leader, the co-leader of the gang in the future, is the main suspect here. Like, I don't know why this took so long.
Sus as fuck. Yeah, it's true.
Right?
And we don't really get to see Mikey in the future or in present time, I guess, yet.
No idea what he's up to.
Never. He's
never shown.
Never been shown.
I feel like that's going to be a thing.
I'm wondering. Oh, and they also explained why Akun did the things, because he had a family and they friggin' kidnapped his family.
Yeah, see, that makes sense. I thank you for explaining that, because I had no idea why this guy was killing everyone for like every timeline. Like, shit, man. I will say this though. So this is what I wanted to explain before we started. But okay, so when Hinata and Takamichi are walking in the not this episode, the last one, and she's like, yeah, my boyfriend brought me here once, blah blah blah. But it's not that like maybe they were dating at the time and Takamichi brought her there. But like, what if somehow in the past, like Hinata and Kisaki end up being together, and like. That's why I don't know, she's dying and everything because he wants to kill her. Because like she's upset. I don't know. I'm thinking like what.
Draken said he wanted to take away everything that was important to Mikey.
So wouldn't Takemichi be important to Mikey?
Yeah, that he was supposed to be in the car.
And wouldn't Hinata be important to Takemichi? So wouldn't like you're just trying to cut loose ends? No, you're just trying to kill everyone that's involved.
No, because but remember, Hinata's friends with all of them now too because of the whole incident with Draken.
I don't know, bro.
And then now they're all
I feel
cool
like there could have even been like some weird stuff where he liked her and she didn't like him back. Like I'm feeling it.
I wonder what happened to Draken's side piece.
Oh yeah, I never see her either. She's probably in some strip club.
Bro, come on. Jesus, Sean is fucking on a different vibe today. Usually
she
Sean
gave
is
off that
quiet.
vibe, okay?
You're such a bastard, man. You know, you can't ever. You see the bad and the good all the time.
She was a bad influence on Takemichi. The bad Takemichi.
You can't say. Yeah, true. Yo, it's kind of crazy how Draken is now though. Like how he's like kind of like depressed in jail, but he's like, I would do it like 100 times if I had to, type thing.
Yeah.
Who do you think he killed?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It showed them, but
what if it was the girl,
like,
bro? What if it was the girl? Like,
nah, it looked like some guy though. It
Oh,
looked like
shit.
a dude.
No, I think it was a
what
bunch
if it was
of them.
Mikey?
Yeah, that's the first thought
Chill.
that came to my head.
There's no way. Oh,
No?
yeah, that makes sense.
Does it?
No.
It does. What if the whatever that guy, bad guy,
Kisaki.
Kisaki was like twisting Mikey's brain to the point where
he was doing bad.
Draken's
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah.
you cannot do this anymore, and it just got to like the final point.
Yo,
where
that's
he killed
true.
him, and then Kisaki was like, "Good job."
That would explain why we never see
And
Mikey
then-
ever.
Yeah.
And like,
Or like, yeah, that's true.
yeah, and like you never even hear that Mikey's dead in the future. So I think maybe he's covering that up to still like have his influence over the people that follow them. So like they just still think that Mikey's all okay somewhere. And
Yeah,
then
like
he just like controls them.
Kisaki definitely looks like a person that can play a double agent, like put people against each other, 100%.
Sure.
I don't know, bro.
But I wonder.
I'm getting the vibe that he like liked Hinata or something, and like she said no or whatever.
You and your fiction romance.
I know it's not. Hey, you know, rom-com's my favorite, and I just feel like why would you need to kill someone like twice, like 3 times in 3 different timelines? Like there's got to be a reason. You got to be salty about something.
He's very salty, but not about that. I don't think.
Okay, no. One of them,
Fine,
the first one was apparently an accident, but all the rest
Was the
were
first
all
one
on
accident?
purpose.
Yeah, it was like a truck hit her at a festival or something. Oh no, wait.
No, like they were. She was at a festival,
Yeah, and then something.
and then it was like something happened. It was like a stray technically.
Yeah.
Right? It was supposed to be an accident.
Yeah, it was a truck. Probably
And
Akon
then-
was
and then
driving
and then they learned
Whatever. No.
we the best. Just smashes it.
everybody's Akon, bro. This guy's calling everybody Akon.
What's his name?
Akon.
I was close though.
Just
That was
driving
closer
the
than
truck.
last
Smack
time.
that.
Closer than the first time.
Smack that. It's just fucking smashing.
Akon's just in every anime. Just
Yeah,
killing
that'd be
people
sick.
off.
That's sick.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure they said the first one was supposed to be an accident, but everyone after that point was on purpose, and everyone after that point is when Takemichi met Mikey.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So she's been targeted since Takemichi's met Mikey.
Mikey.
So yeah, and it might just be anyone connected to Mikey that had like any relationship with him.
True.
Because think about it, like in the future, Takemichi hasn't like interacted with Mikey in years. He doesn't even know.
And that's
going
so
on.
weird to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the weird part.
and yet he's still killing. Like, he's still going after Takemichi. Like he has
So
no
weird.
influence on anybody. I don't know
Yeah.
why he would go after him.
And you're right. Hinata has no connections with the gang. She's just a school teacher now, right? So
Yeah,
it's weird though. It's weird
is
how
weird.
like it's I don't know. Well, maybe we'll learn more. Who knows? But what do you think the I guess like in Andre's case, the plot turning like the point of which he needs to fix is it Kisaki being in the gang and then he has to get him out, or is it still Draken and Mikey? Like what do you think?
This is
That's a
what
good
I'm
point.
saying. Obviously, there has to be more than
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
episode.
Of course.
So my thinking is Kisaki will join the gang, whether it's as a third division
Or something else.
captain
Yeah.
coming up or something else. He'll be in the gang, and then Takemichi's gonna cry about it and then try and convince Mikey, I guess, that he's a bad person.
yeah, I can see that.
Right. and then that's probably not gonna work.
Probably not. He'll be like, "Yo, what are you talking about, Takemichi?" And then,
Takemichi, what are you saying, dude?
maybe Kisaki will like threaten Takemichi's girlfriend to Takemichi and be like, "Don't tell anybody about this, or else I'll
Ooh,
kill
see,
your
there you
girlfriend."
go. There you go.
And then he just takes that to the grave with her.
Put the money in the grave. Yeah, with Akon. Yeah, I don't know. I like. I anyway. Beside the fact that this show fucks me up, it's a good show though. Like it hasn't let us down yet. Although the main character is a little bit. Well, Shaman King's top tier, god tier, S tier. But like this main character is kind of like crybaby. No, he's kind of a crybaby. But I mean, which main character isn't at the end of the day?
Most of them.
Yeah, Shaman King.
Most of them except for this guy.
Actually, true.
Almost every single one except for this guy and the guy from Raid Zero.
Yeah, I've never seen Sun from Solo Leveling cry yet. So
no.
You don't know what tears are.
He doesn't know what it is. Sorry, go ahead. Andre, what you want to say?
I was about to say, easy solution. All Takemichi has to do is just go back in time and just stay there for 12 years.
Right?
Save some money. And go on a vacation during the week that she dies.
Dude, it literally, I was thinking that too. Like, what do you have in the future that you love so much that you need to go back to?
Why go back? There's no reason.
Yeah.
Like, imagine he stays there for that long and then he accidentally, like, slaps Nehru's hand and then he's, like, 80 years old and he's like,
I'm fucking dead. That'd be sick.
But
what happens?
Oh, yeah. Good.
You know
I know what you're about to say. Go. Yeah.
No. You know, in the first timeline, Naruto dies also, along with Hinata.
Yep.
Like, what if he does something that causes Naruto to die?
That could definitely happen.
You better slap that living hand as long as it's living.
Does he have to jump through jump in front of another train?
It'll be like worth it. I get some girl and her brother dies. Like 2 birds, 1 stone.
Jesus Christ, man! What the fuck is wrong with you, Sean? Today, Sean's
it's
on.
Not me. It's Takemichi.
Sean's on a killing spree today. Holy!
I mean, he'll
shit.
cry a lot, but
That's true.
Nah, he would probably go back and change it. I assume.
And yeah,
honestly, this is. I don't know. I don't know. Usually, I have like a lot of like theories and like thinking, but
so do I.
Really don't know. Like once Kisaki, that's not his name. What's his name? Kisaki, or is it Kisaki? Whatever.
Kisaki is fine.
Whatever his name is.
I don't know.
What? Sekiro?
Tamaguchi.
Shadows Die Twice?
Yeah, just call him Sekiro. There you go. New name. Should be honored.
No, but like, I can predict that he's gonna join the gang, but after that, like,
who knows? Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming by the end of the anime, he's gonna solve the issue and save everybody.
I assume so.
That's
I don't know how long this anime would go on for.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how long the manga is. Is the manga ongoing still?
I have no idea. I haven't read it or nothing.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think
don't wanna look
no,
at it.
yeah, it's ongoing. I see the title of it pop up in the highlights when I go into the anime manga stream thing.
Oh, you mean like when you go into the manga stream and then read Jujustu Kaisen?
the whole thing.
Exactly. And then I see Tokyo Manji Gang. That's what it's called on the
Tokyo Manji Gang.
The manga.
That's
why didn't they just call it that? Why did they call it Tokyo Revengers? Why is it even called Tokyo Revengers? No one's trying to get revenge.
Nobody know what Manji is.
Yeah.
But no one's trying to get revenge.
Oh yeah. Bad translation right there.
What do you mean no one knows what Manji is? Does anyone friggin' know what... I don't know.
Tokyo
like
is?
Bear... No, I was gonna say something else, but I couldn't think. What's a haiku? Huh?
A haiku? It's that poem that's like 12.
It's a haiku, yeah. It's like
it's about volleyball though, bro.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
That's my point.
That's a good show
That's
too, right? That's a good anime, man. Don't bash
I'm not
it.
saying it's not a good anime.
Okay.
Sean is just saying they took out Tokyo Manji Gang because no one knows what a manji is. But I was like, what the hell is a haiku? No one knows what that is.
That's true too.
And that's not even the poem. A poem is a haiku.
Oh, is it not that? No. That's what you said.
Yo, Andre.
That's why it confused me even more when you said it was volleyball. I was like, what the hell?
Yo, obviously, the animes this week weren't bussing because we keep getting distracted.
This week? No, this week, yeah.
No, Tokyo Revengers wasn't crazy.
No.
It was sad to see Draken in jail,
Yeah.
and then his plan failed. And then
Basically.
like beyond that, there was nothing.
Okay, here's what I expect next episode, okay?
Okay.
He leads them to the place. He's like, here's our third captain, blah blah blah. I met him in some, I don't know, fight brawl or whatever, I don't know. And then he sees it's Kasaki and Kimichi. Takemichi.
And then he stresses out.
Yes,
and then
he
gets
starts
really
crying
and talks to
immediately.
himself.
Yes, and starts talking to himself. And then he'll be like, no, I want to be the third captain. And then he'll be like, okay, you have to fight him then.
Oh, and then they have, and then
And then
the guy
Takemichi
absolutely
cries
just slaps him.
and
yeah,
gets
yeah,
his ass kicked
yeah.
and cries again.
Hinata, I'm sorry. And then it's just that's it.
I just don't understand. Why it never occurred to him to just do like a push up or two, bro. Just to do anything, man.
I know. Okay,
That's so
before he
cute.
went
All
back
he
in
does
time.
is get beat up.
Yes. Before he went back in time, I was like, Nairu, whatever. You're a cop, dude. You gotta know some moves. Like, teach this guy something.
Nehru is the woman from Wonder Empire,
Oh
bro.
my God.
He's like, he's Naito. Noto?
Naoto.
Naoto. I'm like, no, Naoto. Teach this guy
Goku.
some moves. You're a cop. You have to know something. Like, obviously, this guy gets his ass kicked on the daily in the past. You should know this.
Sean.
Do you think the muscle memory would transfer back in time?
Yes.
He would know
Yeah.
things, but he would still be
Weak.
weak.
Guy
Yeah.
would just like try and dodge and smack his head against
Okay,
the pole.
how
or something.
happy were you guys when he dodged that punch from that one guy? It's the first dodge he's ever done. I was so proud of him.
I just get clouded by the fact that he was stuck under someone for like 3 minutes while Draken was on the ground. Nothing will
crying.
ever just redeem him from that. Yeah, the crying and he's like, I can't get up. It's like,
And asking
man.
Draken if he's okay for like an hour.
Draken, are you okay?
You okay?
You okay?
And then
Again?
attempting to piggyback this guy to the fucking hospital.
Instead of just calling the hospital.
Bro.
Oh my! Listen, I understand,
Mhm.
like not wanting to get like the police like where the brawl is. So all he had to do was walk like, I don't know, just like
100 meters.
as soon as you hit the road,
Yeah, that's good.
you should have just
Yeah.
called them there. That's
I
fine.
mean,
Like, that's fine.
Oh man, I can't wait to see the live action of this and just like him crying just constantly.
Yo.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna be
IRL.
That's gonna be annoying.
Fuck, man.
That's gonna
Yeah.
that's gonna be annoying. But I'm excited because this is the first like live action that like where they actually look like.
Dude,
That's true.
Mikey,
They
Mikey
do look-
looks like a 50-year-old with like a blonde wig on.
Okay,
That's
but
hot.
Draken is the only Draken looks
Yeah,
like
the
Draken.
rest
That's
of them
only
look
one.
good. But Mikey, I was like, how old is this guy, man? Jesus.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
You stop discriminating, alright?
I know. And then at least they also finally acknowledged that friggin' Draken's too big. They're like, yo, you're big for a middle schooler. He's like,
Dude,
yeah.
but why did they have to mention that while he's standing full naked? Like,
Why does it matter? It's not a
Yeah,
sexual
okay.
thing.
It's
yeah,
like,
but
what are
like,
they
come
talking
on.
about?
But like, I
They just had the hot
listen,
bath, man.
listen.
Hot
I went to go get my
Customary.
water, and I look over and I just read the subtitle saying, "Wow, Draken, you're so big," and the dude's standing like this, and I'm like, "Ah," and then they're
That
like,
was
"Oh yeah, no, your
definitely
body." I'm like,
intentional.
"Oh, okay, yeah, perfect, thanks, man." Out of contact for like 3 seconds. I was like, "I gotta just turn this off." What the fuck?
And Mikey just punches him in his knife wound. Like,
Yeah, like what? I don't know. I don't know. I liked the episode. It was again
No, the
Oh,
episode
yeah.
was fun.
It
It
was-
just wasn't.
wasn't like
nothing really happened though.
yeah, nothing too
Yeah.
much.
It was
That's-
still, but nothing happened to Wonder Egg 2, and that was way worse. So
Yo, chill. We're done with that.
Yeah, don't go back.
Okay.
Don't fucking go back.
Moved on, bro.
Sorry,
Wonder
sorry.
what?
You want to hear about it? Start at minute 1, and then you can do that. Whatever. I don't know, man. Just rewind it if you want to hear more. We don't need to talk.
Okay,
about it.
okay.
Timestamps, you can click it. Oof,
If they're there
if
this
they're
time.
there this time.
Actually, there.
Poor
What do you mean?
Sean.
They're always there. You guys
They're
talk
always
about
there on
Talking about
time.
Always.
I didn't even know what you guys talking about.
Second it comes out.
They're up as soon as we finish the freaking recording. I swear.
Yeah. Finish the episode. Like, yeah.
They're right now. They're there now. Actually,
Yeah.
they're already
He
there.
wasn't lying, bro.
Right
We're
now.
not even done recording the episode. They're already there.
What do you mean? Sean has timestamps for episode 20 as
Yeah.
well. What are you talking about?
I know what's gonna happen. I know what we're
That's
talking
it.
about next week. Wait,
Why? Because you read the manga, probably.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Our
fucking
manga?
bastard.
You read the manga. You fucking.
Weeb Gamer
snake.
podcast the manga.
So wait, okay, like hypothetically,
I read it.
if we all read the manga for like, for example, Jujutsu,
Mhm.
are we just gonna talk about like how
Yep.
we like how they adapted it into
Yeah.
yeah?
We can talk about what happens too.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're
can
not.
talk
Yeah,
about
we
what
don't really have to. Yeah, we're not gonna
Because-
talk about like yeah.
The good part is I already forget like small details that I
Yeah.
read in the manga because I binged it.
Mhm.
So like when it comes out on the anime,
And true.
like those little details and little things I'll be able to notice better.
Yeah, and honestly, you guys
yeah.
are so far ahead where it's like the stuff that comes out, you're just like, it's so wait, what's the word? Insignificant? Yeah, where it's just like, oh no. Like in the later things, like this has nothing to do with anything.
Honestly, like throughout the rest of it, like there's nothing really that's like not important that happens.
Oh really? It's just like fights and like people trying to redeem themselves, I'm assuming.
Perhaps.
Don't tell me. Okay. Yeah, let's don't tell me.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's all important. That's all I want to think. But I will say that
Read it.
the manga's probably at season 3 at this point.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
so season
there's
2,
not a lot of chapters. Like it goes by quick.
Oh, okay.
So season 2, I'd say would be completed. Could be completed now, and then season 3 would probably like just start. I would say if they adapt it the way I think they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yo,
think so.
does Gojo have some nice fights? You can tell me that.
Do I?
The start of what happens next is really good
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
For him.
for him.
For him.
Like,
See, like,
focuses
now you're
on
saying
him.
like it's like okay.
No, it is. No, it's really good, but it's just focuses on him. That's
Yeah.
why I said it's good for him.
Okay. All right. Are we ready for pain, or do you want to like drag
Oh
Tokyo
my
out more?
god, the pain.
Honestly, I'm glad we had that extra week.
Honestly.
Because I have calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm chill. I can talk about it now. But yeah.
Might cry.
What are we talking about?
What do you mean? What we're talking about? Oh, should I sum it up?
Talk about let's first talk
You want me to
about
sum it up?
if no, yeah, you can sum it
Sure.
up. Let me put my
Sure.
piece in here really
If you want
quick.
to sum it up,
Wait,
sum
so-
it up.
when does it start?
Everyone,
Yeah.
if
Put your picture up.
Okay, my picture's up. So basically, guys, if you guys have any mental health issues, please see a professional. It's always good, not bottle anything up inside. Honestly, just start a podcast like we did. We're all still fucked up a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, call this number. It'll be on the screen. Probably not. All right, go for it.
All right. So Gugu, our boy, he is currently falling off a cliff, as per the ending of the last episode. And he grabs these weird viney things that are coming out of the rocks, which seem to be part of the what's the thing called? The creature.
But did no one?
Why did the lights just go out?
Knockers. My dad turned it off. That's why. Turn it back on.
I thought you put some
I can't
candles
see
on.
myself.
I thought you were doing it in solidarity.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought. Like there's candles lit in the
That's why I was
background.
laughing because we kind of went with it. That's good. That's okay, right? Okay, perfect. Go. Sorry.
All right, Gugu, our boy. falling.
Knockers.
Yeah, knockers. The knockers are have these weird squiggly things poking out of the mountain that Gugu grabs onto.
It's weird.
He gets pulled up and he's saved. So like, good. Gugu doesn't die. The end. No.
And that's where we're leaving off.
It
Perfect.
keeps going. So this knocker has taken the form of Fushi's bear form. But there's one minor difference compared to before. He is made of rock, not made of tree.
Rock.
So when Gugu tries using his flames on him, it doesn't work because he's made of rock, not wood.
Yeah.
So he doesn't burn. And then there's a little battle, and Fushi's little girl form gets taken from him, and the
March. Put
yeah,
some
March,
respect
March.
on the damn
Sorry,
form.
March.
I know you're excited to say what happens next, right?
So the mansion collapses. Actually, no. Rin comes in and actually saves Gugu at one
Useful.
point, which is like, wow, Rin does something. Like she's no Sakura. So then the mansion collapses, and we're all just like, that's okay. He probably grabbed her and got out in time. It's all good. But then it shows Fushi, who's like coming out of the rubble a little, and he feels like this pain that isn't his, and he's confused as to why he feels this pain. And flash to Gugu, our boy. He had blocked all of the cave-in from falling on Rin with his body, so he has like just you can't see it, but there's internal shit going on there, like just organs burst inside of him just from the impact of all those rocks.
Sorry,
just falling on
okay,
him.
keep on going, you bastard child.
Okay. Just trying to visualize it. Okay.
I already visualized it 4 times. I watched it 4 times.
And Rin is okay though underneath him.
Yay.
She's just like they have a little talk, and Gugu tells her that he loves her, and she returns the affection, and she opens his mask, and he's just like bleeding out like all over the place.
Oh, God.
And then she
Probably doesn't look too much different.
No, probably
than
not.
usual, though.
and she makes out with him a little, which is kind of gross because he's got like blood all over his face.
Yeah,
but,
he's kind of like dying, yeah.
Yeah. And then it flashes to Gugu, who the pain has finally stopped. I mean, to Fushi, and the pain has finally stopped. But Fushi realizes what this means, and he knows that he can now turn into Gugu, which signals the fact that Gugu has passed. And Fushi turns into Gugu and is very sad. And continues to use the fire move on the rock beast for some reason, even knowing it doesn't
Hey,
work.
he's in like a he's
an
in pain, bro. He's in pain. No, he's not.
No,
He's in
thinking.
pain.
Fushi's just
I
stupid.
felt that so
Fushi's
much
stupid.
though, and he was like, no, he's not dead, And I was like, he's totally dead, man. No. And then Fushi gets knocked into the water. The rock bear follows him, the knocker, and for some reason explodes. I have a couple of theories
Kaboom.
about this. I was thinking either just a general water weakness, or the heat from the fire on the rocks created so much buildup of steam within its own body.
That once it did went hot then cold.
Yeah, and then the pressure just blew off all of the protection rocks. And for some reason, Fushi doesn't finish it off. I don't really understand why.
Because he's sad, bro.
Dude, it was right there.
It was vulnerable. Yeah, 100%.
It was vulnerable.
The beholder's
The
like
second
the
time.
beholder's like, yo, it's right there. Like, you want to kill it? And he's like, no.
And
Beholder's
he's
like,
nah,
all
I gotta
right.
climb this.
All right.
I gotta go find my boy's dead body, bro.
Oh,
That's what
man. He
needs
goes
to
back.
do.
And not in line with our expectations, his brother shows up,
Yeah.
who we actually expected to die for Gugu. And
It wasn't expected. I was lying to myself.
Me too. Oh, I expected it, but yeah, like as the episode went on, I'm like, I hate this goddamn show.
And then Fushi gives a look of sadness, and his brother approaches, finds Gugu's body, and cue the intense sad music. That
Do you know
always
they?
gets me.
Did you know they had me for a second? Like they gave me hope
Really?
when they were all walking back, and you
Oh,
see
no
all
way!
of them.
Come on, really?
Like no, like not like oh my god he's alive, but like oh yeah they're all dead. I like this. Like this. Is
Oh,
fun.
you thought they were all dead? Oh.
No, I obviously didn't, but like I was just like, ooh, maybe Fushi felt the pain of Gugu, and because like of that immense connection, he was able to become him, and Gugu's somehow alive. That's what I thought. And then, but like their transparent forms, I'm like, I've seen this before, March and all them. And I'm like, god damn, like it was so painful, man, so painful.
Well, Sarah thought that Rin had died as well. Rin, when she saw her like ghost form in his reality. I'm gonna put this out now. Like I do not like it when they show this like happy afterlife because it's not real. And I'm like, who's doing this? Like, why is this happening to everyone who dies?
It's some
but
Genjin.
March's happy life,
right?
But you forget March's happy life. I mean, afterlife was not happy.
Yeah.
It started happy when she saw her parents and stuff.
Yeah, but then she like looked and she was like,
but that's because she came out of it.
It did that twice. Isn't that worse? Because Gugu and happened to both of them.
Yeah,
Gugu and March sees like their family, and they're like, "Yay, my family!"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh wait, never mind."
Exactly. That's what's pissing me off. Like, who's showing them these illusions? Like, is it
I think it's just
the beholder dude?
themselves. No, I
Is
think
it
it's
just
just
their own?
themselves.
I hate that because it's like, don't try to make this seem like a good thing. Like,
yeah, because like his brother was giving him a piggyback ride, and he's like, "What do you mean? Of course I'm carrying you," and I'm just like, "Aw."
And the one thing I would have added to that is when he woke up. I think that he should have been in his kid form again. I think that would have made it like cooler. Like when he's giving him a piggyback, because it was weird when he's just like giving this much bigger
like
guy.
a massive man. Yeah.
I was like,
anyways, finish this episode.
Anyways, so he has like a vision of this afterlife that he realizes isn't real, and he realizes he's dead. He sees Fushi and his brother go up to the older grandparents or whatever they were, and basically tell them that Gugu had died. Rin comes to see him, who is alive. Rin is alive.
I hate this part. Yeah.
I know. I hate this part too. She comes to see Gugu because she thinks he's still alive, and Fushi, who is now in his like younger version of himself form, doesn't want her to see that, so he changes into Gugu, and she sees him thinking that Gugu is still alive, and she hugs him and tells him that she loves him, and it was like, oh man, why though? Like this was the worst thing you could have done. Like turn into the wolf, man. Like
turn into anything. Turn into
anything else. And then she's like talking to Gugu, explaining like, oh, remember when we did this? Like, let's go do this. Remember what we talked about? And he's just like, sure, later. And then he just bails, man. He goes on his own adventure and leaves her, and she's just like sitting in a pile of flowers, wondering what the hell. And it's like nighttime, and her father finds her and is like, well, what the hell are you doing here? And she's just like, Father, I have fallen in love. I do not want to get married. And he's like, who you fall in love with? She's like, a dead guy. And then you realize that I don't know how she figured it out, but she did.
I feel like she figured it out. I just like once you hugged him and then like you just didn't give off the Like he didn't act
Yeah,
like Gugu
yeah.
was at all.
Yeah, we noted like me and Stephanie, we were watching it while we were camping, and we noticed it's when Gugu and the grandparents, or if you want to call them that, say like, oh yeah, he's gonna leave to go shopping, and she's like, oh, and then she kind of gets like, okay, well when you come back, then I'll see you soon. I think that's when she kind of figured it out, because like
I see.
I don't know,
because it doesn't make sense.
doesn't-
You have
it just-
this like whole
yeah.
heartfelt like conversation, and the next time you see each other, it's like, yeah, I gotta go shopping though, but
Yeah.
like
to like
I mean,
to the city
next
that
time.
like to the city that me and you met. Yeah, you can't come though. Like don't follow me.
And
I
she
don't
said
know.
that I'm sure that he's with him, and she was referring to Fushi, I believe, maybe.
no, I think she was basically saying Gugu was with Fushi. Yeah,
Right?
I don't know. They were
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
Gugu and Fushi were together. Basically, is what
I
she
don't,
was
I don't
trying
know
to
how
say.
she would know that
Like-
though. Like
because
specifically.
in spirit.
I
I think she
Yeah.
meant in spirit, but I also think maybe I don't know. Maybe she was like suspicious
maybe.
from the beginning
So
Maybe.
because for some reason I thought she already knew that Fushi.
That's
was
what
in
I
love.
thought,
I
like,
guess there was,
this dude
but I guess
turns into
never-
the bear in the middle of the mansion. Half a dozen people see him, and he's talking. Like, why are you just trying to hide it from Reen? Like,
I did just take this in, bro. He showed fucking everyone.
Everyone
and
in
now
the
he's
mansion.
stressed the arena's
yeah.
coming. What the hell?
I don't know. Or I don't
What a
know. I
snake.
don't know
No,
if he
Fushi's
meant.
just a snake.
Yeah.
I don't know if he meant like it still doesn't make sense. I don't know if he meant like, oh, she can't see me in this form, as in like young Fushi, because then she wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
then,
that's what
like-
she
Yeah,
meant.
it's young Fushi.
But then like so then just like yeah, like I don't know what she
Turn to
what
the
he
wolf.
meant.
No, there's no.
But I don't think she's ever seen the wolf.
So
Yeah, it was there. It's like sleeping outside one time when she came. I'm pretty sure. Or
Oh.
maybe she didn't see
she would
it.
have just been like, "Oh,
Yo,
well."
I don't care, bro. They would be like, "Yeah, we got a dog." Simple.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Use your explanation, then you turn into my guy who died yesterday.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Exactly.
Okay, now let's go all the way back
Okay.
before we like get dig deep within the
Mhm.
sadness.
Yeah.
Answer this: if Fushi died, I mean not Fushi. If Gugu died holding up all those rocks,
He held it the whole
would
time.
would he not fall on top of
Right?
That guy even in death is disgustingly strong.
Right?
His bone molecular
Just
composition
immediate
is-
rigor
Yeah,
mortis?
exactly.
like,
I was just gonna
Just
say
immediate
that's
remorse?
stiffening.
I don't know.
He died.
I was literally gonna say that like he literally held it up until someone came and like, oh yeah, he's dead plus Reen's alive, because he was just holding it up the whole time. He just did the horse thing where he like locked his elbows and he's
Yeah,
just
right.
like, okay, I'm just
He just
I'm
clicked
here.
his elbows in and was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah."
Click, click. Okay. Yeah, I know, that's so true. I don't know. The guy's a boss. And he shouldn't have
Or
died.
she
early.
just held him up with her feet. She just stuck her feet up.
Why didn't you help?
Did
Why
some
didn't you
leg
help to
press.
begin with then, bro? Why didn't you help to begin
Bro,
with then?
listen, and not only is this guy holding it up, when she goes to like kiss his ugly face or whatever,
She pulls him down.
She pulls him down. It's like what,
Put some more
what are you-
pressure on him.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're so stupid. I don't know.
Can we just admit that every time they're around each other, Gugu gets severely injured?
Absolutely,
Always?
every single time.
Something always falls on top of Gugu every time.
But I will say-
even though, can we talk about how they fucking teased Gugu's death the whole episode,
Uh-huh.
and then they kept saving him little by little by little.
That's the
and
worst
then they're
part.
just like, not this time though.
You've
That
been
was the worst
teasing
part.
it since the opening.
Bro, they have his face there in the opening.
I know, I
holding
know.
Reen.
That
Afterlife
should have
face.
been the.
Awful.
That should have. That's how I know I was lying to myself. Okay, because we fully saw and talked about, hey, his face is fixed, and then us trying to friggin' come up with all these crazy theories
Yeah.
of how he could have somehow fixed
Uh-huh.
his face, instead of just realizing
Yep.
that if Gugu stays there, he will just naturally heal,
Okay.
and then it would fix himself.
All right.
So now he has a face.
Conspiracy time with Alan, or theory time with Alan.
Unless his brother gets deezed. Anyways.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that actually makes
But
sense.
if Reen gets with her,
Oh,
Oh, I'm
no,
done.
no,
I'm
no,
done. Yeah, I'm not
no.
watching this. I'm not watching this.
Come on,
I'm
don't do
I'm
that.
quitting. I'm quitting.
Anyways, continue.
I think
Conspiracy, go.
I still believe Fushi will learn to bring people back. I don't know why. I don't care about what you guys say. March is coming back. Gugu's coming back. But the problem here is I tried to explain this, and I was told I was like, oh, Gugu died too soon, and then my girlfriend's like, no, it's been 4 years. People die within weeks, as we saw, and I'm like, okay, fine, 4 years, blah blah blah. But what if like they keep time skipping until, remember what we were saying before, they could come to like modern era, and Fushi's just like, I don't know, like I don't know where
million
this
years
could go. Yeah, like he's a million years old or whatever. But I do like how we saw him younger. I like that because then that means he can keep his forms the way they were, as long as he can switch back and forth from them or to them, I guess. But yeah, I still feel like he can bring them back. He's gonna meet Shaman
I will
King,
give you
and
one
then
thing. I'll give you one thing. I think there is more to this afterlife than we originally thought, especially with the seeing Gugu's kind of afterlife and seeing that he's like trying to interact with Fushi even after he's dead.
Like
kinda
he
like
hugged,
how March,
bro. He like, yo,
he kind of touched them. But also he was talking to him.
What did you think about like March was like in the background just like
like there's
this is what I'm saying, and I don't think I don't think it's an afterlife like how we believe as humans, like heaven, hell. I feel like the afterlife they're in is within Fushi. Like,
I think so too.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's an entity at this point. He's not just like a dude. He's like with powers. He's literally an entity that is literally immortal. So what if they're in him and he just needs to figure out how to bring them out?
And
question. That wouldn't make sense because
I
he
hate
lost
you
March.
so much. No. Okay, listen. No. Pause. He's gonna go find that thing and kill it sooner rather than later. I just know it.
I understand, but I'm just saying March was there, but he didn't have that time.
What if
that's true?
You understand?
Okay, wait. When he loses the person or the being, does he lose their memories?
Yeah. He loses they don't exist to him anymore.
I hate this show so much. Okay, well, fuck it. I don't know.
I think it's interesting because it seems like the pieces of others that go in him after he absorbs their like form or whatever can like interact with each other within him.
Right.
So we saw March interact with the bear, for example.
Yeah.
And we saw March try to interact with Gugu. But we haven't seen the wolf try to interact with anybody, and we haven't seen the first boy do anything. But I'm wondering if it's somehow, some way Fushi is designed so that when he absorbs someone, they are given like this wonderful afterlife, or like an illusion of it, anyways.
I mean that's true.
But I don't understand why you keep saying this wonderful afterlife. The afterlife is good for literally like 30 seconds. I know.
And then but not everyone has such strong like awareness. As like I think March and Gugu do. Like I think most entities would like just go with it. Like the first boy, he just went with it. He never snapped out of that. He was just like, oh, let's go on adventures with my new family and find new areas.
But couldn't it also just be like one of those artistic like animation?
Yeah, it's like it could be like we could speculate all we want.
Exactly.
It could just be something to make us feel worse about it or whatever. But
that's what I don't like though. It doesn't even make me feel worse in a good way.
The thing is though, with March's scenario when she died, I feel like I keep thinking about this dude. Fushi when his someone he likes or has a very strong connection with dies. I feel like it only makes sense. His strongest connection to them is as soon as they die, because he feels the pain, he feels the stimulus, and he feels them. Yeah. So what if, because March was able to see through Fushi, I'm assuming Panora trying to kill himself, and she's like no, don't do it. So what if it's because of Fushi's connection at that moment? It was so strong that he could bring her to see. But like it doesn't. Again, it don't make sense. Do you know what I mean though?
What do you
mean? Like he inherits some of her like empathy or something like that.
I don't know. Emotions. I just feel like it's something like that. So when he finds out March dies, he's very connected because he's sad. So in that point, because he could become March. At that time we didn't know, but at this time now we know. Like what if right now he's able to bring them out physically as their whatever state. But what if like as long as he can try and figure out how to get them out mentally, then he can like remember or like I don't know be so connected to them where, and I'm just trying to get to my theory of he can bring them out and then make them with his hand and then they sprout out of the ground or some shit like that.
Oh, so you mean like basically like reincarnate like their soul?
Yeah, like or something.
Like retain their like memories and their personality and all that kind of stuff.
And we've only ever seen it when March has died and she looks over and she sees Panora. Well, how can you see something when you're dead? That's what I don't understand. How do you see something when you're dead? But with Gugu's case, what happens
when you die?
True, but in this anime, I kind of do because I could see it. But in Gugu's case, he dies, and we only see what he thinks. Well, no, wait. When Fushi's walking up to the old parents, maybe he feels so sad at that moment.
No, Gugu's there when like Fushi's like telling.
Right. So what if at that moment, that's when Fushi feels the most sad because he's about to break the news to them. So he's super connected to Gugu at that point. So then Gugu is suddenly, I'm here. Like, oh, what am I looking at? Oh, I'm dead. Okay. But like, how is Gugu there?
Okay,
do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying. I'm pulling at strings.
But why did he feel super connected to the bear when the bear showed up?
Where? What do you mean? Well,
remember the bear showed up when March and the bear were interacting with each other. Why was he super connected with the bear?
Because I guess this is his first kill, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Or March, he knew March was super connected to the bear, so he brought it out. Yeah, it's a great question. I have no idea. Fuck you.
And one thing I really liked that we now know that like Fushi can feel the pain of whoever he's going to like become before they die. Mm-hmm. And now we can understand better like when the bear was dying and Fushi was just saying it hurts, because he could feel what the bear was feeling as it was dying. And then when March was like consoling the bear,
he said thank you,
and finally ended the pain because it finally like died. And then Fushi looked at her and said thank you, and it was like that's what that meant. Now
Fushi didn't feel March's pain though, did he? I'm trying to remember how he reacted.
Well, he was in the bear form.
Yeah, he was fighting. He was fighting shit at the time. Yeah, because March was inside the cart and she was like breathing, like she was bleeding out. Yeah, he was just fighting.
Yeah.
And he always feels constant pain in that form anyway, so I don't think it would be much different.
Right. Well, it only makes sense, right? The person that you turn into is the one that the March tried to protect. So of course you're going to protect her with that form as well. Even though he turned into the wolf first to jump out of the cart, or he was already the wolf. I don't know, dude. I just feel like like Sean was saying, this utopia, I know for like 10 seconds after they're dead has to be within himself, unless, again, we don't know how far this goes. We found out that it's not magic that makes the fire. It's literally alcohol and like a spark that comes out of his mask. But like, I still feel like there is a point where we can see like, I don't know, some sort of like spiritual realm or something like that. But like, I don't know. We don't know. We never know.
Maybe.
We never know until it happens, and we just get sad.
Technically, we still don't know what the beholder is. Yeah. And like the way he like glows is very similar to how the dead people glow. So.
That's very true too. Actually, you're saying that.
I don't know.
I never thought about it like that.
And I'm still
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're still very interested in finding out like the purpose of Fushi exactly. Like we have an idea like to maintain or sustain or whatever the world. But we don't know exactly what the point of it is. Like maybe his purpose is to like take everyone inside of him and give them like kind of like eternal.
Listen, that's exactly what I was. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, what if he at the end, when he knows the only way to save everyone is for him to die, and he figures out how to make everyone's spirit come out and make them into a world, or like you just said, he implodes and brings everyone's soul into him, then creates this world for them. However, we are fucking time skipping like no tomorrow. We just time skipped 4 years in the last 2 episodes, or last 3, I guess. So what if he just, like I said, keeps time skipping to a point where it's like modern world? Why are you gonna bring Google back to a world with his flying cars? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine. He's just like,
That's true.
Like, oh, what the? I don't know. Rocket, and then like a rocket. Okay, never mind. Let's just
listen. Whatever the answer is, like I never really thought about this afterlife angle, so it's like very interesting to me. But whatever the real answer is, the March and Gugu are gone, brother. I'll come back.
But okay,
I agree.
This show is very good because look, like we all had our own little thing. We all had some like connected way of thinking, and it didn't go any way. It went the way that we didn't want it to go, and this is good. It's not like the shows we've watched in the past. So,
listen, you know that thing where, like, a twist keeps happening, like people like so it's like people that you don't expect to die. Keep dying, so then you train your brain to think, oh, this person's gonna die, this person's gonna die, this person's gonna die, but then you try and do reverse psychology because you want to try and figure it out. So you're like, listen, I expect this person to die because of what happened to before, so this one is not gonna die because that would be too obvious because they've been doing this. So that's what my brain was doing with Gugu, bro. I was like, there's no way he's gonna die. They already killed the other one, and then the author expects us to expect Gugu to die.
Exactly.
So he won't.
That's what and like with the opening too, it was like they're making it seem like so obvious that Gugu's gonna die. Like there's no way he's gonna die.
And then especially when he survived 4 years, I was like, yo, this guy's been alive for so so long. He's almost died multiple times already, and he survived it, bro. I was like, there's so many things.
And he was like the best character, and they like made him so awesome. And it was like, you can't kill someone that awesome.
He was so innocent. He was so strong, and he was such a good friend, brother. Even. And they just fucked my boy up, dude.
Listen, and it's so obvious because there's literally would be no reason for him to leave as long as Gugu's alive. Mm-hmm. And I knew already that he wasn't going to stay there.
That's
forever.
True, yeah. Ugh,
You know what I mean?
Think of that.
Fuck you, Andre.
But I was like, at the back of my mind, I was like hoping, I was like, maybe Gugu just for some reason that doesn't make sense decides to go on an adventure with them and then just leaves Reen behind because, I don't know.
She's a hoe.
What did she do?
She messed my boy up, bro.
I will say, for an anime, they did a pretty damn good job at like bringing me over to her side and making me not hate her anymore.
Yeah.
I still fucking hate her, bro. If Reen never came into the picture, my boy Gugu would have been alive and well.
But he wouldn't be the legend that he...
He would have been a legend. Shut up. He would have been it anyway. No matter what.
His brother still would have ditched him. So.
Fuck you. I hate you too. It's just...
Yeah, but then he would have went to that rich family, and then his face would have worked. So then he would have just stayed there.
His face would
work
with them. It still works.
No, no, I know, but you know, like when he went to work for the family, dad let him. But then all his kids and the wife were like, "Ew," and then they kicked him out.
I'd fucking kill him.
But if his face was fine,
genocide.
His face was fine. He would have never met the old man, and then he would have been working there probably.
Maybe even living there.
And then Fushi would have never met him. And then he would have never been a legend.
Anyway, his brother's on my list for top 10 anime betrayals in the world, so it doesn't really matter.
An actual anime betrayal on that list.
Have you seen Shield? Have you seen Shield Hero?
That girl, that bitch. We'll talk about it later. But that holy fuck,
Sean, that's next on your list. Okay. You have to.
Yes.
Watch.
Oh my god, there's not a single thing she could do to redeem herself. I swear on my life, she could save him 80,000 million times. I don't give a shit.
Oh damn. All right.
Remember, you know what's funny? You know how you called her a bitch?
Yeah.
That's her name. That's actually her name.
No way.
Like, legally.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Crazy.
You'll see why. But yeah. Anyways, that's
one thing I want to say is it's going to I can feel this that it's going to get even sadder.
I know, and that's what hurts.
Even seeing the opening.
Seeing
the opening with the girl looking to the side and the blood dripping out of her eye, like that already makes me sad every time I see that part.
Like Panora's dead too. Panora has to die.
Oh no.
Listen,
I swear to God.
What's gonna happen? I swear to God. Listen, what I did, I've closed off my heart now. So like, any new character that comes, I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Andre is not building any connections.
According to the preview, he's gonna meet like 6 kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And what they're gonna do is they're all gonna be great, and then I'm gonna start liking these kids. And then what's gonna happen is the knockers are gonna learn how to take over people now. Because it looked like there were zombies in the starting, and now Fushi's gonna have to kill his friends.
Oh my god!
And now it's gonna be even worse.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that. You're so right. Yo,
but
all right,
flesh is pretty flammable. So.
Also, how many knockers are there? Like 7?
I think there's like
why? They're all attacking him like one by one.
Yeah. I don't think they
like it would have been over by now if there was like 2 of them at once. Then
Google would have handled 4 of them alone. I don't know what you're talking about. If
he couldn't even handle 1.
If Reen wasn't in the picture, dude, he could handle all 7 of them by himself.
He would have died if Reen wasn't there.
That's true. She did save his life at one point.
I don't care. I hate her.
Yo, and tell me how when that fucking bear crushed March, I still friggin' like made my heart still jump.
Oh man, he was immortal. Your heart. I was like, yay, March! She's gonna fly away. Grabs her, blood comes out. I'm like, back to sadness. Dude, and you know,
I knew he was immortal, but still, I was like, whoa.
Do you know the funniest part about this whole episode was? It's not even about the episode. I was literally watching it while it was pouring rain in my campsite, and it was getting pretty bad, and I didn't know until I ended the episode. And then I look up, and there's 4 feet of water at my feet, and I'm like, oh shit! Like, do you want to do we go home? And my girlfriend's like, yeah. Do you want to go home? I'm like, yeah, kind of now. But I did not notice until I was done because I was so invested. I was like, fuck, Gugu's dead. Anyway. Yeah, that was the best part about
that.
Huh? Flooded, bro. That flood was like my eyes. So like, I'm so glad it rained, so you couldn't see me crying. I had a tarp and everything, but She's like, are you crying? I'm like, no, it's rain, dude. Shut up.
Terrible day for rain.
Terrible. Ah, that was a great line. And it's not because it was about to rain. It's because he feels useless when it rains, right? And anyway, that's a whole different discussion.
Wait, what?
Nah, that's another theory that I have.
Okay.
Colonel Mustang?
Colonel Mustang,
Yeah.
when he says it's a terrible day for rain, it's not because okay, it is because he starts crying, but it's also because he can't do much when it rains, and he felt useless because his friend's dead, and he can't do anything. So he's like, oh, it's a terrible day for rain. It's a double. It's one of those.
You made it a double
Yeah.
entendre.
Double
bro.
entendre. Yeah. Thank you. I got a 67 in English all throughout high school.
Well, you better go back and fucking tell your teacher that
Oh.
and say, fix this.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I couldn't.
Imagine.
I go back to school. I'm 25 years old. I go back to school. Hey, listen, miss. I'm not gonna say her name. Yeah, I have a story to tell you. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that's episode fucked me up. Way too much.
Did you say episode fuck me? Is that what you
No, I said that episode fucked me up.
Oh.
Okay, you guys are bastards. All right, what are we talking? Oh, Ratchet and Clank.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. This ends our sponsored stream by the Therapist Club. So again, call this number, and if you have
Get some therapy.
get some therapy after these episodes. Okay, go ahead, Andre.
Okay.
After these episodes.
So I just want to... What?
Nothing. Go.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Anyways, I just want to thank Alan for convincing me to buy this game because I wasn't going to because I didn't give a shit about Ratchet and Clank until obviously, except for Ratchet Deadlock for PS2.
Mm-hmm.
That was a dope ass game. Played it. It was fun. But spent 8 hours of my time watching every cutscene of every Ratchet
Oh
game.
my
as far
God.
so I can get
It's
like,
that
the
long?
story. But
Oh yeah, it's a good story. Very good story.
There's like friggin' like there's like 17 games or
Oh
some
my
shit.
God.
1738.
I don't know however many there are. But yeah, so it's fun. I just wanted to say like PS5 wise, like I'm not a PC gamer like Alan and you, so I'm not used to the 60 frames per second thing. And it's like a game changer. Like to the point where I started replaying Final Fantasy 7 recently.
Oh, it's
But,
so
like,
smooth, eh?
I didn't understand how to do like the upgrade, so I started it, and I was like, "Is my game lagging? Like, what the hell's going on?" And then I realized I was like, "No, it's just running at 30 FPS now." So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but
Yeah.
I can never go back officially. It's like borderline unplayable at 30.
Damn.
But
You
Yep.
treaded into sacred territory. Now you can't go back.
yeah, man, and
Oh
I
shit.
don't know what I'm gonna do. I can. Never
I'll tell
go
you
back
this.
ever
So
again
my computer screen, I just went from 60 hertz refresh rate
to 120.
to 165. I played on my girlfriend's screen, and it was at 60 hertz, and I'm like, yo, are we lagging? Like, what is this shit? And she's like, no, it's the way it is. I'm like, nah, this is lagging. And then I'm like, oh, it's because of the screen. So like Sean says, as soon as you get that little upgrade and you go back to what it was, you're just like, you're just like,
Yeah,
you're
it's
just like,
terrible.
what the fuck? Yeah.
God, it's like a
I can't even
sickness.
imagine what like. I didn't even know it goes there. I knew they had 144. I didn't know it goes all the way to
Oh
160.
no, they have two. They have not
240.
not frames
They
per
have
second. They
240,
have 244 hertz.
Hertz.
So like the refresh rate
Yeah.
on your screen, you should, if you're playing on a screen that isn't like anything above 60, you should. I actually don't, because you're gonna be like, what the fuck? What have I been playing all my whole life? So no, but like yeah, the frames alone, yeah, 100%.
Okay, mine's 60 right now, so that's why it works.
Yeah.
But see, that's what confused me: the FPS and then the frame and then the hertz. It took me a while to understand.
Yeah.
It took me to understand what that meant.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's great.
Yeah.
But
Good.
I just like
Glad
I was
you liked it.
astonished about like the things that it's freaking beautiful. Very very pretty.
I heard it. Yeah, I
Like,
saw
I
like
was
it's
like-
so
I was
colorful
like-
and vibrant. I'm like, oh, this looks beautiful, and it's so smooth when you're playing it too.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it
know.
looks better than like a friggin' Disney movie. man.
For real.
Just
For
like-
real.
just like playing through the whole thing like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, all my hype from it, I beat it, I platinumed it like fucking 3 weeks ago.
Damn.
So like now all my hype for it, I had way more to say, but I forget most of it because Sean wouldn't let me.
What?
Aw.
3
Sorry.
weeks.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's because Sean was
I'm so
fucking
tired.
sleeping, bro. He's so tired. Look at him. Today he's energetic. This is the most energetic I've seen Sean.
Yeah, I got some energies now.
But anyways, man, it's beautiful, it's fun, it's great.
Oh,
game,
other
man.
gaming news. Nintendo just released a new
Yeah.
Switch. That's coming out. The
Fucking waste
a
of
waste of money.
goddamn
Yeah,
time,
but you got
bro.
famous off of
I'm
it.
so happy.
What Switch?
Oh, The Switch OLED model. Bro.
Yes,
it's OLED.
It's a little bit bigger. It has
really?
what I like. It has the capability on the dock system to put an Ethernet cable in, so you'll have like better like internet connection. With the regular Switches, you can't put an Ethernet cable or internet cable to your Switch,
Still
right?
do that?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I do that to my PS5.
I have to.
Really?
I have to. Yeah.
Way faster.
Yeah.
I was not aware of this.
It's way, way, way faster than I was downloading a game the other day. My megabits was almost 800.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So good. No, you should especially if you're downloading or uploading, just plug it in for a couple minutes. And it's way better. But yeah, Switch announced that, and we're getting what else was it? Fuck, I forgot. There's another gaming thing I was talking about. Whatever.
Oh, anyways, I just wanted to say I'm happy I don't have to spend money on it.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm happy that it was, because all they did was make the screen bigger,
right.
Put the OLED, and then add the Ethernet.
Yeah.
But I don't really play online on Switch anyways, so it's not really
neither do I.
a deal to me.
You know what? You should be happy to spend money on that.
What?
Pokemon Snap.
No, I'm not getting Pokemon Snap. I'm not getting it.
It's a good game.
I'm not getting it. I don't
Andre.
care.
Alan, give him yours.
Yeah. I'll let him use it.
He doesn't. You don't even have a Switch.
No, I'll just give you my girlfriend's game. It's fine. Come on.
Oh yeah, it was your girlfriend who's streaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suck at those games, man.
I can't. No, I'm not gonna.
Oh, I recently bought Mario Golf, or she bought Mario Golf. That shit's fun as hell too. Garf. So if you like,
I'm sure it's very fun. I just don't have friends, and that's a game that will get boring after an hour if I don't have friends.
No, you could go. That's true. Yeah, it's so fun, and like Wario's like special. He just goes like, and like the ball just fucking flies. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
We should go golfing, and Alan can come and play Mario Golf while we're actually golfing.
Oh, I could golf. What do you mean? I could drive a 350.
Can you golf?
I drive a 350. What are you talking about?
All right, Alan's coming.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
No, I could just hit a ball 350 yards. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know, but it can go.
Bro, ask Sean, bro. I make contact like 60% of the time, bro. It's
as long as you make contact.
And that's after 2 years of work.
Yeah.
I got there.
My wrists are completely fucked after I go though. 100%.
I just took a friend to the course, and he lost 3 balls on the first hole, so don't feel bad.
No, I won't be that.
Excuse me, sir. I can't even play golf.
That's probably better.
I'm talking about
it's
the
all
driving
about
range.
technique on it's all about
I'm
that
talking
form.
about the driving range here, bro.
Oh.
I don't. You know how long it would take me to play a hole of golf, bro?
It's like a penta
I'd have to make sure. I'd have to make sure we're the very last group of people going. Because if anyone's behind us, they're gonna be waiting.
Bro, they're gonna wait an hour. Yeah, it's like, is he almost done? Yeah, he's about to like leave the.
He's like in the trees, like hitting out of the trees.
Trees on top of a tree for some reason.
He's like climbing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd go. We should go, or even just like mini golfing. That'd be fun.
Or the driving range where I could actually practice.
Yep, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna have a sponsored stream. It's gonna be golfing with Weeb Gamer Cast. That's sick, eh?
Down.
What?
I'm down. I'll learn.
Yeah.
Man. I'm gonna be nasty at golf one of these days. Don't you?
Yeah, it'll come. Don't worry.
Wait, Sean, how good are you?
Not good. Alan, you need to teach me your technique then with your driver.
Oh, you just straight forearm, just like, flex it up and then just smack, just fucking give it. Just hit it. I don't know. I learned from in high school. You know how you did like for a week, Andre? Remember in camping we did like a week of like sports, but then we went golfing. Yeah. That's where I learned how to drive. The lady there was like, "Here, this is how you drive a ball." I'm like, "Cool."
I never went golfing at camping, so they took away a vital opportunity for me, and I'm not happy about it.
Well, it was either golfing or curling, and I was like,
curling?
Yeah, I don't really care about curling too much.
I think I did curling, bro.
Oh really? Shit!
But I don't think I was given the option.
Yeah, they gave us the options. Like, you guys want to go curling or golfing? We're like, oh, golfing. They're like, okay, the other class is gonna go curling. I was like, oh.
So it's
you screwed over Andre's class.
Yeah, it's probably your fault then, yo.
Yeah, man.
But now Andre's a master curler, so
that's it.
Guys, this is an anime and video game podcast.
And
Why are we
anything
just
else
like
we
going
want to
skin?
talk about. That's what you said in the
Because
beginning.
Blue Lock, yeah, because we're getting
Oh
sports
yeah,
to,
Blue Lock. Let's
to
talk
wrap
about Blue Lock.
around to Blue Lock.
Yeah.
Finland Saga season 2.
Oh,
Sean still
yeah.
hasn't watched Vinland Saga.
Oh, so do I. I haven't watched it either.
Wait,
No, I'm joking. It's just Alan.
uh,
You didn't watch Vinland Saga?
I didn't.
No, you
more
must
than
have.
just watch it.
You
Oh, you read it too.
can we restart the podcast and just call it like Manga Gamer
Manga?
Sean
Podcast?
ruins
Like,
everything.
Manga weeb, bro.
Manga
Like,
weeb.
bro, we're just at this point, honestly, I might rebrand this, bro. I don't know why we have gamer in this fucking title, bro.
no,
We
no.
wouldn't have enough anime to talk about, but we have too much.
The games are just trolling.
We talk
bro.
about games. We just talked about Jack and Dexter for like
Jack and Dax.
Jack much better than
Sean
Ratchet and
kills
Clank. That
me,
was
bro.
my shit back
Oh,
in the day.
Ratchet and Clank.
Sean
That was
kills
mine.
me.
I
I said
always
Jax
confuse
and
stuff.
Daxter. Oh
It's the
shit.
Spyro to the to
Jack
its
and
crack.
Daxter. Oh my god.
Crash Bandicoot. Nah, yo, it's not our fault. Yo, that's the gaming industry. They got a E3 sucked asshole. Like it's not our fault, all right? Anyway, we should wrap this up, right? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
He has to talk about
no, I'm
Vinland Saga.
joking.
What?
Vinland Saga
I don't-
season
I just
2 is
saying
coming.
season
gotta
2 is
watch season
coming.
1.
Alan hasn't
I
even
haven't
watched
watched the
season
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
You guys can talk about the first season if you want.
Yo,
Sean.
what are you doing
Watch-
to yourself, man?
Is it
Yeah.
good?
Watch Shield Hero, Sean.
Okay.
Alan, watch Vinland Saga season
Done.
1.
Done. We'll
Okay.
have it by next week.
Shield-
Actually, finish fucking ReZero first, you freaking slow.
Oh
ass.
no,
Done.
chill. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'll be
Alan.
done that this week too.
Okay, yeah. It should be
Sean,
good.
you should also watch
Alan, Alan.
Horror because that's a
Yes.
great. I think Sean would like that. What?
What's it called?
Just ask Alan the question.
What's the
Oh,
question,
Alan.
dude?
You're going to like Vinland Saga. Like you're gonna like it a lot.
Oh really?
I'm just telling you right now. Yeah.
Is it pain, dude? Don't say that shit. I get that.
No. It's really good.
Like
Like you're gonna start it and be like,
Did you just lie to him and say it's not pain?
Yo,
Isn't
what
that-
the fuck, Sean? I thought you were my friend, man.
I said no. That could mean anything.
nah, yeah. Okay.
I mean, yeah, nah.
yeah, nah,
Nah,
yeah. Nah, Google dying. You know.
Nah.
Yes.
Oh my god, but yeah, no, yeah, I do think
Yeah,
Alan would like
you're
it. I
gonna
was
like
about
it.
to say Sean would like Horror Mia, don't you think?
What is that?
Alan?
Horror Mia? Oh, he would love it.
It's a slice of life anime, bro.
Is that the one that was depressing shit that you guys were like posting
No,
videos
No,
of?
it's actually not depressing at all.
The
no,
one
it's
where
like
he wakes up in
actually.
the morning and he's like, "Today came" or whatever.
Oh no, that
Is that-
shit.
is
That,
that it?
that shit's funny as fuck. No, it's not that one though. Horror
It's
Me
not
is
that
about
one?
a very introverted guy that meets like the popular girl in class, and she ends up like liking him, because like she sees the
I know
other
what you're
side of
talking
him.
about.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
you
about
should watch it. It's kind of cool. Her dad makes that show though. Like it's so funny.
Okay.
But also
The abuse
Sean,
at the end. Anyway,
Oh.
anyways, yeah.
also Sean,
Yes.
that one we were talking about, like Onichiro Nisa
Yeah, yeah.
or
Oh
something.
fuck.
Watch that too.
Oh.
Is it really good?
Dude,
it looks really
it's-
funny.
I don't know if it's good at all.
Oh, I'm excited.
I've only seen one
I
episode, but
cried.
it was one of the funniest things I ever seen.
Okay. I mean, a slice of life that I like is like Treasure to me, because I don't often like them. So,
Oh really?
Yes.
Well, like-
so
Wait.
try it.
What's a good one that you've seen that you like then? And then I'll compare it.
Well, I mean, there's movies like Weathering with You that I think is really good.
Oh, that's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, but also has Andre watched that yet?
I don't know. Oh.
I almost tried to watch it
Yeah.
once, but I found it, and then it was Japanese with no subtitles,
Uh,
so then I didn't watch
I
it.
think I watched
And then I
it
just
like
never tried
that,
again.
and then I watched it dubbed or subbed as well.
Yeah, the
You
dub
just
is
said
really
you
good.
watched it Japanese with no subtitles.
yeah, 100%. I did that once. I just sit there and kind of just like
Try to
look at the
figure out what you're
screen.
saying.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what they're saying, definitely. Oh, they're crying now. Yeah, something sad
Okay.
happened.
There's no way. Come on.
I swear to God, I've done
Seriously?
it once. Yeah, it was with
Okay.
that movie too. I don't know. I just wanted to see it anyway.
That's funny.
Um,
The other one is Kaguya Love is War. I actually really like that one.
Oh yeah. The two tsunderes or whatever.
Yeah.
I still have to watch that.
Just
I
the
just like
mentality behind everything they do.
Yeah, I just know the Chica character, the one with the pink hair. Like she's pretty funny in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and I also I heard good things about one summer anime, so I'm gonna try it out and then I'll get back to you.
Wait,
guys to
which
see
one
if
is
it's good.
it? See, I can't just say one.
I don't know. Something about it. It's something about a detective. I don't know the whole name. Something about a detective. Has detective in the name.
Detective Conan.
That I'm never starting that. Never.
That's why I laugh every time people complain about how long One Piece is. And Detective Conan is just minding his business
Yeah,
in the
like
background.
what?
And apparently, I keep hearing like people talk like friggin' like 4 days have passed in like the anime, and it's like
Oh my
Like
god.
what? Yeah.
it's like over 1,000 episodes,
Oh my
man.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yo, Andre, is the one you're
But-
talking about with like I don't know if you like already watched it. The one with like the girl that has white hair and the guy has like black hair.
I think so.
I mean, they all actually fit that description, but
I mean, yeah, that's not really a good description.
No,
of
yeah,
the
narrow it
could have
down.
been like
anime, bro.
I don't know the name. It's like the Japanese name is
What's the name of it?
Tante Wu Mui
I don't know.
Shinderu.
I don't know what the Japanese name is. You have to get the English name.
Okay,
of
we'll
it.
talk about it
But
later.
all I'm saying is I've heard good things, and like I saw like a little clip. The animation looks great. So like at the very worst, it could be like a VV, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So tolerable.
Are you? I think one of you told me to watch the slime thing, right? The slime one.
I've been trying to tell you guys for years, but you can't
Years,
even
dude. I
finish
restarted
ReZero.
this like 3 months ago.
You can't even finish ReZero, so I don't want to put too much on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you want me to do?
And
man?
we have so much shit to
Dude,
talk about, guys. You
Castlevania.
realize-
Ugh.
I've seen
I-
that whole
I
thing.
gotta
Did you
watch
watch
it.
season
I am
4?
halfway through season 4.
Like, I'll watch it.
Fucking bullshit.
Fucking
Anyways,
bullshit.
but yeah, we got so much. We've never talked about even Full Metal Alchemist on this podcast.
Death Note.
We've never talked
Wow.
about Steins Gate.
Yo,
Death Note.
Never talked about Steins
Future
Gate.
Diary.
Never talked about Code Geass. We never talked about Future
Elfen Lied.
Diary. Never talked about Elfen Lied. Even though I feel like the manga's better because Elfen Lied just ended for no reason and then said, "Yep, that's it."
Yeah, I read the
Yeah.
manga too.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I guess. Fuck you
The
guys.
anime was like it just went like I never read the manga. I just remember because that was like
Yeah.
I watched it a while ago before I was like even considered reading manga. I was like, I'm not reading.
Right.
That's me back in the
Right?
day.
Yeah, I never.
So I
yeah,
used to
that
just
was not
accept
me.
things.
Dream Eater Mary.
But yeah, I also I don't know what that is.
Yumeki Mary? Really?
What's that one?
No, what that is.
Oh, okay, never mind. Forget it.
I don't know. Is it good? Should I watch it?
It's like average. It's not that good.
You
So why'd you bring it up?
Mary?
I don't know, because it has a good dub, and I figured anything with a good dub people knew about.
No, I don't. What else is there? What else is there that I want to watch? Oh fuck, that I want to talk about. It was on tip of my tongue. Oh, Zankyo no Terror, Terror and Resonance.
I love that one.
Ooh, that one's
So
a
good.
great one.
Yeah, bro. So there's a lot,
Watch
bro.
it again.
There's a
Even
lot.
fucking. Did you guys ever watch Hunter x Hunter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we haven't talked about that
Yeah, we did.
either. We haven't even talked about freaking Naruto. Dude.
Too mainstream. Come on.
I feel like that's like
We're
it's so much to
intellectuals.
talk about, bro. I just get pained over and over again with Jiraiya dying. So I just like I don't even want to like talk about that anymore. Okay.
I thought we talked about Hunter. I think we did. Really?
No.
No, we only talk about Hisoka's real voice actor being a pedophile.
Oh shit.
That's the only time
Yeah.
we brought it up, really.
Okay. Alright.
And see, there's a lot of things we haven't talked about.
That's true.
Yo, we should have like when we're like between seasons, we should have like some episodes where it's like I don't know, like we just talk about anime or like saddest deaths, like top 5 saddest deaths.
That'd be
and we can
fun.
just like debate it and shit.
Yeah.
You just love seeing me
Yo,
cry, I guess.
make our own lists.
Let's see.
Ooh, yeah,
quick.
like
10-second
yeah.
list. Gugu,
Of course.
Jiraiya.
I can't fucking think of them now.
Ace.
You already said Gugu. I'm done.
Gugu, Jiraiya, Ace.
This guy made him number 1 too. We just
No,
talked about
not
him.
in any
We just
particular
talked about
order.
him. Hugh from Hughes.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Ace,
You
Hughes
haven't
might be
seen it,
good.
Andre, but Sean, the brother or sister from Grave of the Fireflies, that shit fucked me up.
Andre, cover your ears.
I'm never gonna watch
Okay.
this. I don't want
We
to.
already talked about it. We already
You're
talked
right,
about
Alan.
it.
Sorry.
Your
you're
Lion
right.
April, the girl, like
yeah,
oh my,
of course.
Itachi for me is worse than Gugu. I don't know why,
Really?
but I'm
No way,
yeah, I'm
really?
100% because his legacy, man.
I
It's
hate
like okay.
Itachi.
Anyway, we'll talk about it later. But What's another one?
End the podcast, bro. Why are you talking, bro? End the podcast.
Oh yeah.
man.
Thank you everyone for coming by. We didn't stream today, however, this YouTube video will be up. Oh wait, hold on, shit. Restart. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked what we talked about today, please like, comment on what you think. Subscribe to keep up to date with us, and hit that notification bell so you can get that notification when we are done. We also post this up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so you can catch us there and wherever else Andre can find. We do have social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and many more. Just search up Weeb Gamer Podcast and you will find us. Look for our faces. And that's pretty much it. Anything else you guys like to add before we end this?
No, I'm just wondering why I have to find it. I don't know. I thought they were supposed to find it, not me.
Yeah, Andre will find it. It's fine. Andre will message Andre. All right.
Watch Finland.
I will. All right. Bye.